Hello. I know this is probably weird because this is the first type of commentary type video that I'm going to be making. I don't know. I just got inspired and now I feel like doing this. But anyways, so yeah, hello. I know this mic isn't plugged in. I just want to use it. Okay. The topic we're going to be talking about today is how I need new friends. Not that my friends currently are bad or anything. I just need new friends because all of my friends now, they know my backstory, and I need people who can see me from a different way. And like everyone that I'm already friends with knows like all of the drama that has happened recently, and I want people who don't know that. And I only have like a few friends. Not that's a bad thing because I love my friends. They're very nice. But having new friends, maybe I could get people that are more like me. And it's not that my friends aren't like me, I just need new friends. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Sorry for the cat in the background. So yeah, I know that I usually don't post a long form video. I don't know, I just kind of like the shorts more because they don't require as much editing or as much focus. My current friends will probably see this and they might be mad at me for it, but they're really nice. I love you guys. How are we feeling about my haircut? My cousin cut it the other day. She did so amazing. I love my haircut. I know that it kind of looks crazy because like I haven't washed it yet. Well, like I need to take a shower and clean it. But yeah, I think it looks good though. Is Kitty Cat Noodle. He is a few months old, and I know he probably doesn't want to be held, so I'm gonna put him on my desk. There you go. But anyways, back onto the topic of I need new friends. Like a lot of the people in my grade or just like in my school, they're kind of like mean. Like I know that middle schoolers are like really mean, but like there's just like not a lot of people that are like me. And the people that I am friends with, they're like me to a certain point, but like I kind of want new friends that are like really like me. I don't know, maybe that's weird. And like I don't know, I'm into a lot of different things, but like some of the kids at my school, they're kind of just like, I don't know, like they're mean. I know I've said that a lot. I'm doing my school's NTI, which I'm supposed to be doing because it snowed last night. I'm making this video because I don't want to do my schoolwork because, I don't know, I'm just bored. And I'd rather be playing Roblox right now. Loki might do that. Maybe I could live stream me playing Sing It. That'd kind of be weird though, because like, I don't know, seeing me sing. Okay, I have drama. Okay, here's what I'm gonna talk about now. In like September, me and this guy were talking, and it kind of got serious, but we dated for just like a little bit because I still wasn't over my ex. I dated for 7 months, by the way. I miss him. Anyways, that's not the topic. And like, he was like really weird. Not the guy that I dated for 7 months, but the one I talked to in like September through like mid-October. Well, actually no, it was at the end of October too, so like September to like the start of November. He was like weird because he was really mean to me, and it actually made me cry a lot. Now we're gonna move on to the guy that I dated for 7 months, but it was actually like a lot more than that because we had dated like on and off from 6th grade to the grade I'm in now, which is 8th grade. Yeah, so old. I'm joking. Anyways, so I met him in 5th grade, and I actually had a crush on him from like the first day that I saw him, which was honestly wild. Love at first sight, court. Anyways, so like he never wanted to date me in 5th grade because obviously we were in 5th grade, we were little babies. But then in 6th grade, I saw him at like the dance. Like, so over 5th grade, like I didn't think he liked me back, and I mean it was kind of valid for that because like he honestly would just like run away from me, but it's okay. I told him how much I liked him and he never liked me back, but it was okay. Then in 6th grade, I was at the like fall dance or whatever, and like we didn't talk at the dance, but like I told my best friend at the time, I was like, oh my gosh, he's so fine. I still like him, even though I hadn't thought about him over the summer, which is pretty good. I don't know. And then like we started dating like on Halloween in 6th grade, and we dated for 3 months, but he got his phone taken away in like December, so we didn't talk that whole month, and then we broke up in February because of a stupid miscommunication. But it was honestly kind of fine because like we didn't talk that much because he didn't have his phone and we had no classes, but that was sad. And then I started dating my best friend, and my ex was really mad, I think. I don't know. That's what my old best friend that I started dating said. Anyways, I dated him for 3 months, and then over the summer in June, I don't know if we should get into that because it's solved now. I have no bad blood towards him, but like he really broke my heart. He was a really nice person, but we're not friends anymore because of what happened, but we're not going to get into that because it's already solved and I have no bad blood. He's happy and I'm all good. Anyways, so cut to 7th grade, or like the start of 7th grade. Me and this guy start talking because him and one of my friends used to date, but they broke up. Sorry about the cat in the background, by the way. They were dating in 6th grade, but then they broke up. So yeah, they were like dating in 6th grade and they broke up over the summer of 6th grade. And then, I'm so sorry about the cat. And then we started talking because I showed him my schedule, and I wasn't even like ever really being like trying to be romantic. Like I was just being nice because he had been nice to me and he was friends with my cousin. So then we started talking because apparently he thought I was flirting. We started dating, but then we broke up for reasons I'm not gonna get into. But yeah, we broke up, and then that's in like October of 7th grade. And then I don't even like remember most of 7th grade because it was honestly really bad. The guy I dated over, the one who broke up with me in June of 6th grade, he like spread rumors about me, and then like I lost a lot of friends. 7th grade was a bad year. Anyways, so me and the guy who dated in 6th grade, I'm just gonna call him, hold on, let me think of the name, I'll be back. We're gonna call him Bear because he gave me a bear in 6th grade for my birthday. So anyways, Bear is the person who I dated who I liked from 5th grade to 6th grade, but I still like him now. But we dated from 6th grade October to February. Wait, is that even 3 months? Hold on. We almost dated for 4 months, but we dated for 3. Anyways, so me and Bear start talking again because like, I don't know, like we still had feelings for each other, but like we always break up over like stupid miscommunications. I don't know. It was probably toxic, but it's okay. So anyways, me and him start talking again, I'm pretty sure, and like, I'm trying to remember. So like, we start talking and we date again, I think. I don't really remember anymore. And then I think we break up again, and like, actually maybe I was single through November to December. And then that's when me and Bear start talking again, and then we date from December to like the start of February. I don't even remember why we broke up. Anyways, so then I had this Valentine's dance, and this guy, we're gonna call him Tall because he was actually really tall. He was in 8th grade though because he was older than me. And I shouldn't have even talked to him because he had a girlfriend and he cheated on his girlfriend with me, which, by the way, I didn't know he had a girlfriend at the time, but I found out. So anyways, he cheats on his girlfriend with me and he kisses me at the dance, while me and Bear had been like, we were like on the cusp of breaking up, but then that like made us break up because like, obviously, like, yeah. Anyways, me and Tall talk. We didn't even ever start dating. He just kind of kissed me and then we started talking. So we talked from like February to like the end of February. We did not talk for very long. And then, well, actually, it wasn't even to the end of February because he was like really gross. Like, he was gross. We're not gonna get into what he did, but he was gross. So we stopped talking like mid-February, and then on Bear's birthday, I talked to him because like I felt really bad. I was like, "Happy birthday, Bear," and then he was like, "Thank you, big dog." He didn't say big dog, but he said, like, he was like, "Thank you." We had one class. Well, yeah, we had one class. We had reading together, and we like, I would give him like these notes. This is actually so embarrassing. I would like look at him, and then when he would look back, I would like be so scared. I would just like slam my head on the table. It's actually so embarrassing. But anyways, so we start talking again, and on his birthday, and then we date. Like, we start dating. I think like on his birthday, maybe. I don't even remember. It was like almost a year ago now. Not really. It was a while ago in 7th grade. So anyways, we date from then to, we date from then to the start of 8th grade, but I didn't really like count the date that he broke up with me because I don't know, I feel like it would just hurt more to do that. I still love him and I still like him. I don't think he likes me anymore, but anyways, so we talk from then February 24th to like, I don't know, I think he broke up with me sometime in September. I don't know. So anyways, get on to the reason why he broke up with me. I don't completely know, but it might have been because of his family, because they were like going through some stuff that I'm not going to get into on YouTube because that is none of my business to share. But anyways, me and this guy, his friend, I'll call him Curly Hair. Me and Curly Hair were friends, and Curly Hair and Bear were friends. So me and Curly Hair go and see the movies. I don't even remember what movie it was because I was not paying attention. So yeah, me and Curly Hair go see a movie, and then he comes back to my house, and he kisses me in front of my mom, by the way, while I had a boyfriend, and I really did not like that. I pulled away though, and he didn't try anything else. But then like the next day at like school or whatever, because I think that was on like a Sunday, maybe, I don't know. And then the next day at school, Bear breaks up with me, and well, I think so. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. But like, so we have band together this year, and I was like, "Hey Bear, I missed you. How are you doing?" And he was like, he didn't want to talk to me. It was obvious. So I kind of just like left it alone for a little bit because I didn't want to like talk to him if he was mad at me. Well, I did want to talk to him, but I didn't want to make him more mad. So anyways, lunch comes around, and Bear's friend, I'm short because he's short and mean. Anyways, Bear's friend was like, "Hey, Lena, Bear wants to break up with you." And I went over to him and I was like, "Short, if Bear wants to break up with me, he can do it himself." And then I kind of just walk away. Don't mind that I almost fell over. Oh my god. Okay. I just walk away, and then I go sit down, and he didn't really talk to me after that. We broke up though, and so that was in like September, and then I still miss him through all of that. So like, I would try to talk to him and I would text him, but he wouldn't really answer because I don't think he wanted to talk to me. I still don't think he does, but anyways, so in like October, I think, maybe it was like at the end of September. I know I move on way too fast. I shouldn't do this. But anyways, so me and this guy, we're gonna call him Side Part. So me and Side Part start talking because like I had seen him around because we have band together, and I was like, "Hey, Side Part's kind of cute." But so I like go up to Side Part in the morning. I'm like, "Hey," and then he's like, "Hey," and then we like talk. I think we dated. I don't really remember anymore. It wasn't for long though. And we went out a lot. Like, we went to go see a movie. But oh my god, he would talk to my cousin the whole movie and not even like talk to me. And I got really mad at him for that. I don't think he'd know, but I got mad. And, let's see. So I took him to the mall. I don't even think he got anything. Also, no hate to any of these people. Like, I know that I may seem like I'm mad at them, or like, I don't think they're mean, but like, no hate, because we're all people and we make mistakes, and it's all good. No bad blood. But okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. So anyways, me and Side Part, we talk, and I think we dated for like a little bit, and then we didn't like talk that much though, and like he was really mean to me, and he would call me these rude names. So we talked for a little bit, and I don't know if he actually ever liked me. I think he just kind of wanted to be mean, which is okay, like, good for you, I guess. Anyways, he makes music, and I think he made this song about me, but he did make nice songs about me when we dated, I guess, but the one he made about hating me was kind of, yeah. So, anyways, now, that was, like, to the start, no, not even to the start of November, to, like, the end of October, and then, like, oh, by the way, me and that guy stopped talking because I wasn't over Bear, and because, he was mean, and I don't even know, like, yeah, I don't think we have bad blood, though. I don't, at least. I think he might, but it's okay. So then, we're in the November now, and let me see. Oh my god, okay. So, me and this guy, okay, we're just gonna call him Blonde, because he's in 7th grade, and he was blonde, with curly hair. Oh my god, okay. So, me and Blonde never date, and I actually didn't have feelings for him, but I was, like, nice to him, because we rode the same bus, and he was friends with all my friends that rode my bus. So anyways, me and Blonde talk, but he was, like, kind of weird. He would, like, automatically tell anyone else, like, any of our friends, which kind of sucked, because, like, I told you my secrets for you to keep them, not for you to tell. Sorry if I'm actually really quiet, by the way. We talked for, like, a week or two, and then we stopped talking because he was psycho. And so, yeah. Then me and this other 7th grader start talking. We're gonna call him Smiley because he smiled a lot. So anyways, we were like friends before that because we had always been like there for each other, but we never talked in like a romantic way. So anyways, I had been like, hey, I'm not ready to date yet because a lot has been happening this year. And he's like, okay. A few weeks later, or like a week or so, I don't know, we start dating. Me and my mom were out doing something, and he asked me out, and I was like, yeah, I guess, because I felt really bad to say no, even though I wasn't ready, and I probably shouldn't have said yes, but it did. So he was nice though, like, no bad blood. So we talked, and we dated, and we went out like a couple times. A lot of drama happened. So, Blonde and my, at the time, really good friend would call her hair dye because they dye their hair a lot. No bad, or yes, bad blood, by the way. Don't threaten me. So, hair dye and Blonde start dating, and they both, like, really hate me because I told them that I didn't want to be friends with them because, Smiley was the only one who was actually like really nice to me, because they were not very good friends, by the way. Then hair dye and Blonde make this group chat about me, Lena hate group, and then they threatened my life within it. Blonde said that he knows where I live and that they wanted to kill me, so I was like, no thanks. So I told the school, and I'm not gonna tell on here about how I found out that they made that group chat about me because I don't want to risk putting that person that told me in danger, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, I go to the school office and they're like, okay. And then they take care of it, I assume. But then, so like fast forward, they're still talking bad about me. I don't know about anymore, but like they were like a few weeks ago. So anyways, me and Smiley were still talking, but we had been through like a lot because those were his friends because they were in the same grade, and he missed his friends, and I was kind of mad because of that, because I didn't like them. They're mean, but no hate to him. So like the other day we broke up because I broke up with him because I was like, hey, I'm not happy anymore and I think I'm ready to be single. And he was like, okay. And so yeah, we broke up the other day. So Bear, we're going back to Bear. And if he sees this, he will definitely know that it's him, which I'm fine with because I don't know, I have nothing to hide anymore. So like maybe I'm just being really delusional and I'm crazy, but like, so me and Bear have been together and I play flute and he plays trumpet. So I'm like in the front row and he's like in the back row, I'm pretty sure. We don't talk, but like we will look at each other, and I don't know if he doesn't actually look at me and it's just me being a complete weirdo and being delusional, but like I look at him and he would look at me back sometimes. I asked him the other day, I was like, hey Bear, do you hate me? And he was like, no. And then he kind of just like walked away, I'm pretty sure. Actually no, I gave him a note that told like the truth, basically everything I'm saying in here. And he was like, okay. And I was like, hey, please read it if you change your mind. And then he was like, okay. And then walked away. After he walked away, I kind of just like sat on the floor because I don't really know, like very emotional. I don't know. So yeah. And like at the end of the day, we have to see each other because we're both second round buses, and like I sit here and he sits right over here. So like he would sometimes look at me, but usually now I just listen to music with my headphones on. So yeah. There is my drama lore. That's it. I hope you liked listening to my really weird yap session. But anyways, so yeah. I might make a part 2, like by the end of the school year, so that you can know the rest of my 8th grade drama. Anyways, yeah. So bye.